And you were a Temple student. What made you choose Temple University amongst all of the other universities within this area?
Tremendous reputation. It was convenient, and it was cheap. And my folks were of moderate means. So I think that for me, it was a natural thing for me to do. I wasn't going to go to Nebraska or Vermont or Florida or Southern Cal or anything like that. And a lot of my friends were going to Temple, and it just seemed to make sense. So it's where I landed, and I'm proud to say I'm an alum.
Was there anyone that influenced you throughout your years here at Temple, or someone that you looked up to?
When I was here at Temple, I would say the professor who had the greatest influence on me was a fellow by the name of Bob Bradley. He was a long-time performer at Channel 3 in Philadelphia. He also did some work for Channel 17 as the host for 76ers games, and he was my broadcast performance professor. And until that point, while the courses that I took were really valuable, nobody really ever addressed my need to learn how to speak, how to address the camera, how to communicate, how to sound conversational, that sort of thing. And he did all that and more, and had a profound influence on me to the point where even after I was graduated by Temple, he was kind enough to allow me to stay in touch with him, and he was definitely a mentor of mine even after I left.
Many of the greatest reporters in news today were students here at Temple once. How do you feel that you being a student here at Temple had shaped you to who you are today?
I think because Temple attracts so many great candidates, it almost provided, I won't say a competition, but maybe a healthy competition. And I think, Amina, what you had is you had many people who wanted to get into the business in many different areas, be it behind the camera, in front of the camera. So there was this real sense of, hey, we want to try to be professional. We have high aspirations. Temple allowed us all to do that. And because of that, it really allowed you to grow individually and collectively. You got to see and feel what it was like to work as part of a team, and that was very inspirational and a great help to me moving forward.
What was your first job before graduating from college?
Before graduating?
Before graduating.
Well, I worked at a scrap iron and steel yard in one of the lesser sections of Philadelphia, and I did everything from sort metal to drive trucks to operate heavy equipment. And you know, my mom in particular, because you know my dad went, he had a lot of different jobs when I was growing up, so she was really concerned that I would have a steady income and a steady career. So she thought that broadcasting, and it really is, was very difficult to break into, and you know, you have to move around a lot, and who knows if you're able to really establish a toehold in a career. So she thought that maybe if I worked in sales, say in the scrap iron and steel business, that it would be a good, steady, productive income for me. And for a while, I kind of bought it. But then once I got my first job in radio, I said, nah, broadcasting's for me.